Hi guys. So now we can get back to normal. We're going to do a little quick vocabulary lesson so that you can be prepared for these words that you're going to see in this week's chapter of the Great Gilly Hopkins. Okay. Our first word is urgent. This means something requires immediate attention. So, for example, you probably, if driving around town, notice that there are always like clinics that say like urgent care. So, like if you get sick or injured and you need immediate attention, like this is an emergency, then you would see an urgent care clinic. It just simply means you need to act now if it's urgent. Our next word is haste. Anything you do in haste is something that you've done in a hurry or very quickly. We often tend to like mess up if we work too hastily, meaning we're going too quickly, we aren't taking our time. So I've got this picture of this dude rushing to get this package delivered. He is making haste. Incompetent. Okay, I chose this particular picture. I thought it was perfect for this word. Incompetent means you're just not able to do something. You just can't. Like we have this husband here who obviously tried to fix this pipe, was unable to do it. And so the wife is saying, okay, you got to call a plumber, someone who is competent, because clearly this man is incompetent. Okay. Next, we have indifferent. It means that you just kind of don't care one way or the other. You don't have an opinion. I like this cartoon. It says, the Department of Indifference. So what? Meaning he doesn't care. If you don't have an opinion about something, you're indifferent about it. So, for example, if I asked you if you wanted a ham sandwich for lunch or a turkey sandwich for lunch, if you didn't care, if you could eat either one, you would say, I'm indifferent. And then we have despise. If you despise something, you hate it. Like, I despise mushrooms. I cannot eat them. They taste so slimy. Ugh. And I picked this picture of Scar because he despised Mustafa. And generally, I think his face is a good representation of the word despise. Doesn't he look like he just hates everyone and everything? Yes. Okay. And so we are writing another vocabulary story this week. I really like reading y'all's vocabulary stories. Y'all come up with some cool stuff. So I did include an example this time, a new example. Here's my story. It says, one day I was chopping carrots in order to make a vegetable soup. Unfortunately, I am incompetent when it comes to using a chef's knife. In my haste to get the vegetables chopped, I did not grip the knife carefully, and I sliced my finger open. Blood was everywhere. I wrapped my finger in towels and called my friend. I said, "This is urgent. I need you to take me to the emergency room." My friend asked if I wanted to go to the Baptist or the Methodist hospital. I told her I was indifferent. I just wanted to see a doctor as quickly as possible. Once we arrived at the emergency room, we had to wait 3 hours before I could see a doctor. It was terrible. I despise sitting around in a waiting room. Next time, I'm just going to put my vegetables in the food processor. Okay, so you can see I made this up, it didn't happen to me. Just a story about chopping my finger off or open. And I used all 5 of our words. And so I'm going to ask that you do the same thing. This is something we've done before. So I know you're going to do a good job. And so I'll see you tomorrow.